Hey guys, this is Geeky Rocket, and this will be another workbench update for my 88mm FlaK36 project. As you can now see, the figures are completely finished and ready for paint. I've kind of mocked up how I'm gonna have the figures and the gun sitting on the base itself, along with some of the ammo and storage crates. However, I don't know if this will be the final layout. I'm still kind of playing around with it. As you may be able to see, there are a few empty spaces where nothing is sitting right now. I do want to scrounge around some of my other kits and try to find equipment or stowage or anything to kind of really fill in those gaps to make it a little more have a well used look to it. Like they've been entrenched for a few weeks, gone through a couple battles maybe. Maybe also have a few rifles for the infantry as well. So nothing is completely set in stone in regards to how it's going to be all laid out. I'm just kind of still playing around with it. But I will give you guys a closer look at the figures themselves. I'll bring in a little closer for right now though. At the end of this slideshow, or at the end of this video, there will be a slideshow. Sorry, there we go. Excuse my moving of the camera. So yeah, I mean, again, the kit came with 6 figures. So I got 2 guys ready to throw in some more ammo. One guy picking up another shell that will soon be walking over to the tail end of the gun. And in this corner I have 2 guys, one with a rangefinder, one with binoculars, just surveying the battlefield, trying to spot their next target. Also relaying coordinates or elevation and range for the gunner. There is a little bit of issue with the gunner trying to kind of fit him in nicely on that seat. So I will have to play around with him a little bit before I paint him up. I may have to modify either the gun or himself a little bit just so he can sit in there nicer. Also, that came with cool thing that came with the kit as well. Step 36 is obviously building out the ammo as well as the ammo storage crates, but here they give you actually 3 rounds. An anti-tank round, an HE round, and a practice HE round. So on the left side of the gun, if you're looking away from it, or out towards the battlefield, I do have a practice HE round kind of in stock, so I'm kind of demonstrating that he's already fired a practice HE round, kind of simulating that he used that ammunition to find his range, and then they're going to start throwing in either HE or anti-tank rounds, probably anti-tank rounds because I got them set up, not in the anti-aircraft mode, so he'll probably be throwing in an anti-tank round afterwards, and that'll be somewhat, or I guess the storyline of the scene. So don't want to go on too long about this. Again, the figures were great. Went together very nicely. Not a lot of cleanup. Well, there was some cleanup on the seam lines, but other than that, everything went together really nicely. A little bit of filler needed to be applied just to kind of crispen up the seams as to where the arms would be attached, and as well as the torso to the legs. And again, you'll see that closer in some of the slides that I'll post at the end of this video. But all in all, it's pretty much just ready for paint, and then I can start weathering this. And as I do that, I will try to scrounge around for some more supplies and stowage just to liven it up a little bit, because there are quite a few empty spaces. On right here, actually, I got a Panzerfaust sitting on there we go. Panzerfaust sitting on the crate. I'll probably glue that down, and just again, it's another infantry held weapon, anti-tank weapon. So this, I think the scene that I'm going to set this in is winter 42 or 43 on obviously on the eastern front. So the Panzerfaust, the early Panzerfaust, would have actually been in use by then. So it's kind of staying authentic to the timeline as well. But all in all, that'll be it for this update, and hopefully you guys stick around for the slideshow, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching, guys.